gas stops. That's going to be another challenge. So it only has a 20-gallon tank. And on my drive from Miami to here, because I'm based out of Miami, to Sun and Fun, I was averaging about 19 gallons, miles per gallon there. But that's at regular speeds, and I can't confirm or deny that we won't go a little bit faster than the traffic.
Absolutely.
Which goes to the real issue is law enforcement.
Yeah.
We hope they'll be kind to us.
Yeah, we
So you are truly living the spirit of the Cannonball Run.
We are.
Okay.
Yeah, we are.
All right.
Yep.
So this won't be on, we can't follow you on Facebook, Instagram, because we don't want it to attract attention, right?
Actually, the plan right now is on, because I work for Concord Battery, so that's where the Batman moniker comes from, and that was Charlie's idea. But probably every 4 to 5 hours, we're going to live stream on Concord's Facebook page.
Correct.
To give people an insight into whether or not we're dying or thriving or surviving.
It'd be a good time to plug that now.
Yeah.
So is it just Concord?
Yeah, so ConcordBattery.com. Concord Battery Corporation is the Facebook page. That's who I work for. We make the greatest batteries in aviation. But yeah, Lightspeed is sponsoring us. Tempest Aero Group is sponsoring us, and then Michelin as well. But all the live stream will be on Concord's Facebook page.
Yeah. And so I figure because the car wasn't set up with cruise control, it's truly a purpose-built car.
It's a race car.
It's a race car. And we did put AC in there, so we'll be nice and comfy and cool in there.
That was my line in the sand.
Long drive across Texas.
Right.
And so I figure we can go 3 hours to 3.5 hours drive time, get out, switch driving, get some gas, and then mosey on. A little bit more than mosey.
At a very quick rate.
Mosey, yes.
Yeah,
Amble on.
Right.
Yes. Yeah. Very good. So once again, you said that the whole purpose of this is to kind of raise awareness for Tango 31, right?
Yeah, and raise money.
Yeah, raise money. So go in a little bit about that, if you would, please.
So the goal is to raise $1 million. And I'm part of ADMA, which is the Association of Distributors and Manufacturers in our business. So we've gotten a lot of the major manufacturers like Concord Battery and Tempest Aero Group that have kicked in a fair amount of money to help us to get to that goal. But like any charity, any fundraising event, it's all about numbers and the more people that can be made aware of it. Because if 500,000 people know about it and they all kick in $2, we're there.
Yeah.
So that's really the goal since really January when we started doing the post on social media, is just to get as much awareness out there. And Patty Wagstaff and Kirby Chambliss, Mike Goulian, they've all been sharing the post to just spread the word as wide as we can and just play the numbers game.
Are you going to put your name on the roof like NASCAR does?
So actually Charlie really did. So on the driver's side, it's Charlie Duffy, and on the passenger side, it says Chris Holder up on the roof.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Very cool. Well, we got about 30 seconds left, so let's plug the websites they can go to for information.
Yes, so go to T31aeroclub.com, and club is spelled with an E because Kevin liked how the Brazilians spelled club. So you can go there, or you can go to ConcordBattery.com, but go to T31aeroclub.com. They've got all the info.
Sounds great. Chris, Charlie, thank you so much for coming by. This is Russ Rosleski, and we're going to go to a quick break here.
Did you bring your junior pilots to Sun and Fun? Taxi over to the Family Oasis in the Future in Flight Plaza. Open daily from 9 to 5, you can enjoy air conditioning, nursing areas, and crafts for the kids, all included with your daily admission. Parents, are you ready for some solo flight time? The Kids Club also offers evening childcare on Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday from 5:30 until 10. Children will enjoy fun nights with certified babysitters for an additional fee. Space is limited, so pre-registration is recommended. The Family Oasis and Kids Club, because every wingman needs a break.
Ever wondered how you can serve your community, explore aviation, and develop leadership skills? Civil Air Patrol is the official civilian auxiliary of the U.S. Air Force, open to youth and adults. Whether you're interested in aerospace education, emergency services, or cadet programs, there's a place for you. Stop by our booth next to the Lakeland Aero Club and discover how you can get involved. Visit GoCivilAirPatrol.com to learn more. Civil Air Patrol, citizens serving communities, above and beyond.
Since the very first Sun and Fun, volunteers have been the heart of the fly-in. Our success depends on dedicated volunteers, and that could be you. Your life experience will help us engage, educate, and accelerate the next generation of aerospace professionals. We have all kinds of opportunities to volunteer, from fly-in support to educational events and field trips at many year-round community events. Volunteers earn valuable benefits, but you'll gain new friendships and experience new adventures. Find out more and get started. Just visit volunteer.flysnf.org for more info about volunteer opportunities at the Aerospace Center for Excellence and the Sun and Fun Aerospace Expo.
Attention, Sun and Fun campers. While campfire stories are a classic way to enjoy time with friends, we want to remind all guests that campfires are currently prohibited throughout the campground. Due to dry conditions, Polk County has issued a burn ban, meaning no fires of any kind are allowed. This includes individual campsites and the fire hub. We appreciate your cooperation in helping keep everyone safe and in compliance with local regulations. Thank you for your understanding and enjoy the show.
Sun and Fun 2026 is officially cleared for takeoff, and we want to send a huge thank you to our sponsor, Rocket Air. Rocket Air is the ultimate one-stop shop for aviators, designed to simplify every single step of your journey.
You're listening to Sun and Fun Radio, WPEP 788, 1510 AM, and online at liveatc.net/SNF.
Sun and Fun may be known for its Florida heat, but staying cool just got a whole lot easier thanks to Cold Wave. With more than 60 years of experience, Cold Wave is an industry leader in reliable portable spot cooling solutions. Cold Wave delivers powerful portable air conditioning and dehumidification solutions with units ranging from 10,000 all the way up to 300,000 BTUs, perfect for a variety of commercial and industrial needs. Beat the heat and see it for yourself at the Cold Wave booth next to the Civil Air Patrol display near Lakeland Aero Club. Stay cool and enjoy the show.
It's Dr. David Kolbaba.
You know, the best protection against the harmful rays of the sun is light clothing. That's right. Thin cotton clothing is about the best way to avoid excessive sun exposure. And this protection comes with absolutely no risks of doing harm, especially important for those of us traveling from the northern states. A wide-brimmed hat is another healthy option to reduce excessive sun exposure. For Sun and Fun Radio, this is Dr. David Kolbaba.
Your time is valuable, so let the professionals at Shoreline Travel handle your corporate travel. With over a decade of experience in corporate aviation and travel management, they make planning simple. Some clients just send a quick text, and Travel Shoreline takes care of the rest. Enjoy convenient, hassle-free service with no contracts or service fees, plus access to top travel providers. Stay focused on your business while they handle the details. Put the Shoreline Advantage to work for you.
While you're enjoying some high-flying action in the sky, you can enjoy some low and slow flavor on the ground at Sarasota Smokehouse. Whether you're here as a pilot, an airplane enthusiast, or just here for the food, you can follow your nose to the Sunset Grill, where you'll find mouth-watering barbecue and ice-cold beverages. Located in the Cafe Pavilion, formerly known as the Sunset Grill, Sarasota Smokehouse is open 7 a.m. till 10 p.m., Tuesday through Saturday. Drop by between 4 p.m. and 8 p.m. each evening for live entertainment and music. And we'll see you at Sarasota Smokehouse.
It's Dr. David Kolbaba.
You know, Sun and Fun is synonymous with being outside and walking considerable distances, and the combination of sun exposure, heat, and movement can cause physical challenges to our body. Water, shade, and rest can prevent overheating that can lead to what is known as heat stroke, aka sunstroke. Early warning signs include flushing of the face, nauseousness, rapid breathing, and headache. So pay attention to get your water, shade, and rest. For Sun and Fun Radio, this is Dr. David Kolbaba.
If you're looking for one of the most exciting experiences at Sun and Fun, head over to Paradise City's runway for the 2026 Stoll Invitational Demonstration. This is grassroots aviation at its finest, flown by some of the best precision pilots in the sport. Join us Tuesday evening at 7 p.m., Wednesday from 1 to 2 p.m., and again Thursday and Friday night at 7 o'clock. Bring the family. Grab a spot along the fence line. The Stoll Invitational, only at Paradise City, where aviation gets up close and personal.
As the Sun and Fun Aerospace Expo draws to a close, we pause to honor the incredible people behind the scenes. Sunday evening at 6:30 p.m., the Florida Air Museum Pavilion will host the annual Tail Dragger Volunteer Thank You Party. This special evening is an invitation-only celebration dedicated to the outstanding Sun and Fun volunteers who give their time, energy, and expertise to make the magic of Sun and Fun happen. To our volunteers, we look forward to recognizing your hard work and passion as we celebrate another successful year together at the Pavilion. Sun and Fun Aerospace Expo, fueled by our volunteers.
The Sun and Fun Aerospace Expo is now more accessible than ever through the official mobile app. This digital companion provides real-time updates for the daily airshow schedule, a comprehensive list of over 500 exhibitors, and an interactive campus map to help navigate the fly-in grounds. Users can also receive push notifications for important weather alerts and special events throughout the week. The Sun and Fun Aerospace Expo app is available for free download by searching Sun and Fun 2026 in the Apple App Store or the Google Play Store.
Bring the whole family to Paradise City Sun and Fun 2026. Walk the grass, meet the pilots, and see incredible light aircraft on display. Start your day with hot air balloon launches, enjoy STOL demonstrations, and end it with the dazzling Sunset Aerial Circus. From classic tail draggers to cutting-edge ultralights, there's something for every aviation fan. It's hands-on, edge-of-your-seat aviation, Paradise City, where the heart of flight comes alive.
Welcome to Sun and Fun. We want everybody to have a great time this year, but there are a few simple rules to be followed. Please be careful around all moving airplanes. Spinning propellers are very dangerous and hard to see. Please make sure your lawn chairs are attended at all times so they do not blow into aircraft or injure people. Please closely supervise your children at all times. No smoking or food is permitted on the flight line. Pets are only allowed in the campground and must be leashed. For the complete set of rules, please go to flysnf.org. Have a great time.
This is Pilot Jim G. live on the Sun and Fun radio station deck with my co-host Tom Frick. Good morning, Tom.
Good morning, Jim. How you doing?
I am doing outstanding because I am at Sun and Fun.
Absolutely, and it is a beautiful morning here.
It's a beautiful morning, and we're having fun, and we're meeting so many fascinating people.
Absolutely.
We have the best job in the whole campus.
It is. We get to meet all these really cool people and let them tell us about their aviation adventures.
Exactly. And our next guest, Linda Solers, we've met last year, and you have some great stories. And
Thank you.
What you have done with small aircraft, light aircraft, has been noteworthy, including some transatlantic crossings.
Oh.
And so good to hear these stories. But we're even going to go further in kind of what's ahead for light sports. So good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having me. It's always a delight to be here.
So what good holes have you bored in the sky recently?
Well, I had a wonderful adventure recently with about 5 other aircraft. I have a sling, and about 5 of us got together and went all over the parks in the west and the southwest, and it was just marvelous. Always a great adventure and great family. Somebody once said they bought a sling, they thought they were buying a kit, but they were buying a family. So it's always great, wonderful people to enjoy and have wonderful adventures with.
The Sling is a South African-made light sport aircraft with a Rotax engine, as I believe.
Yeah, that's true.
And you went on a group tour with other Sling owners?
Yep, not through Sling, just on our own. We all just
right.
gathered up together, and I had a special guest with me. I'm like, let's have an adventure. And Drew, he was a marvelous planner, and he put this together. We've been planning it for a couple of years. We'll have another one soon. So yeah, It's a great group.
That's like the ultimate use of airplanes. It's like, let's just go somewhere and
go together
and go together. Right?
I mean,
Absolutely.
I never knew how much fun formation flying was, and now I've been gotten some proper training in it from an Air Force trained formation pilot trained instructor, excuse me. And it is just so much fun, and it's just spectacular to have the opportunity to take pictures of each other, and this beautiful scenery and the red rocks and everything. Yeah,
so you said it was 5 aircraft, and every time you moved, you stayed together in formation?
Yeah.
That's just awesome.
Yeah.
That's just awesome.
And sometimes we initially think of sport aircraft as recreation and training, and it doesn't come up right away as a traveling airplane. But I know I've met people from Bristol who have crossed the Atlantic. You have as well in the Sling. Mm-hmm. And so we need to dispel that notion that it's just for an hour-long flight.
Well, which actually kind of sachets nicely into our other topic about Mosaic, is because the current light sport aircraft, we're very focused on training, and they have 2 seats, and that doesn't mean that that's not a capable aircraft, and they were able to carry things. But in the new ruling, Part 22, that will be live this summer, it's expanded the weight and the size and the types of aircraft. You can have piston, you can have turbine, you can have electric pulse propulsion, whatever, as well as now you can take 4 seats. So it's even giving you more capacity to do those kinds of adventures.
So just for clarity, you said you can have all those things. What is the limitation?
So the new Mosaic is they've gotten rid of the weight restriction.
Right.
So the limitations are more when it comes to fixed wing aircraft. Now keep in mind they've sort of deleted the definition. So you could have powered lift, helicopters, eVTOL, powered parachute, gliders, all kinds of things now fall into that. And gyrocopters all will be covered under Mosaic.
And my favorite, weight shift. So
weight shift control, that's right, that's right. And I'm really excited about flying a weight shift here. I'm going to do that here soon. So
we need to share some stories about that.
I'm excited about that. I've been looking at some models and sizing up my hangar for another craft.
So anyway, your involvement in all this is?
So I'm one of the officers. So the ruling came out from the FAA, which is going to be the new Part 22 come July. And then as with the original LSAs, the ruling sets the guidelines, and then there's standards that are written by a consensus body. The organization that's currently recognized to write those consensus standards is ASTM International. And so I'm an officer, I'm the membership secretary for ASTM International, for F-37, which is the committee that's working on the standards for light sport aircraft. Okay. So from the manufacturing perspective, we don't have so much to do with the privileges and all that's the FAA stuff. Right. So they've told us, okay, you have to have 61 knots, clean stall speed, or for light, then there's a distinction between what's a light sport aircraft now and what a light sport pilot can fly. So they're still limited on more of a 59 dirty, and so there's some nuances there between the privileges of the pilot and the privileges of the mechanic and the airplane itself. So what I'm focusing on is the manufacture of the aircraft, and I'm representing Sling Aircraft with that, and have teamed up with Mick Monk, who is over in Australia and works with the regulator there and has some other businesses, and we're offering through Calibrate Aero services to help manufacturers help prepare them for the looking, because there's changes that are happening for both the smaller ones, and then of course if you had a larger aircraft that you were planning on folding into Mosaic, there's things you have to know. But this week, very exciting, this week, ASTM International, we've met, I had 2 meetings, I have another one tomorrow, of our committee, because this is the week that we submit all of the standards to the FAA, and then they need to review and approve them. And then they have to go through legal and more processes within the FAA before the cutover on July 24th. So it's an extraordinarily exciting time, and it's been amazing working with some of the most amazing engineers and leaders in the industry. It's really a privilege.
You said from the manufacturer's perspective, the new Mosaic rules give the manufacturers more leeway, a little bit more freedom in their designs, because they're not constrained by 1,320 pounds, 120 knots. Right? Those are gone.
It's up to 250 knots, but there's no constraint on the weight, because what they realized in the final analysis is that was a safety issue, because people wouldn't necessarily have a parachute or carry as much fuel as they might have needed to. So it was a little misguided initially.
Overweight, yeah.
So what kind of developments do you think we'll see coming from the sector now that they have that flexibility?
Oh, well, it's huge, because not only you will be able to have the trainers, which are still sorely needed in the industry, and the smaller ones, but they'll have much more capability. Assuming that the FAA, because everything I'm telling you is pending FAA approval, and we're submitting it this week, but we'll be able to do IFR into IMC now, whereas before you couldn't go into IMC in a light sport. If you have certain standards met and the pilot has certain credentials, of course, you'll be able to do aerial work, glider towing, which I think surveying various different kinds of aerial work, fatigue, non-fatigue.
No, that's very important because
Commercial
commercial work was, except for flight training, was prohibited in the light sport world
except
previously.
for the carriage of cargo or passengers.
Right.
That's where the line is drawn. Yeah. So. It's exciting times.
It is. And the F-37 committee, of course, was the same committee designation that developed the original light sport
ones.
in
Exactly.
2004, was it? Or 2014?
It's been 20 years. So
20 years.
And
2004.
a lot of the same people. There's Ryan Johnson, Adam Morrison. Gosh, I could give you a list of the people, Sherry, that have been really working their little to help bring this into reality over many years. And then once it's done, it's not done. We're still going to be working, modifying, because the beauty of the ASTM standards is that it's easier to update them and to accommodate new. We're trying to write standards for the new and novel. We're trying to write standards for things that we don't even know exist yet.
Right.
So it's an intriguing thing. I come at it from a compliance background from an airline.
Right.
I started the system safety department for the airline I worked for. So it's very different. It's great.
We're coming up to the end of our time. Let me ask you, any good books lately?
Well, thank you. So as we mentioned earlier, I flew across the Atlantic, and I've been having the great honor of talking all over the world, in Europe and Argentina and the Ukraine, everywhere, about my adventure, and a lot of people have been asking me about it, and where's my book? So I'm in the process of doing that. It's had to take a bit of a backseat to all the work I'm doing with ASTM, but it's still underway. I'm excited about it.
So something to
let
look
you
forward
know.
to.
That's
all right.
right. That's right.
Hopefully when we're sitting here next year, you'll be
That's
like,
right.
here's
the
copy.
book. That's right. That's right. It's been a really great process in the writing, too.
So that's our guest, Linda Sullers. Linda's always great to have you here on the deck with us and to hear
Real
about
quick,
your adventures.
where can we find you?
So lindasollers.com or Captain Linda Sollers is my YouTube channel. I do a lot of factory tours, and calibrate.aero.
Thanks, Linda.
And welcome back to the deck. This is Carl Valeri. We're liveatc.net/SNF. Chats from the deck, and this is that segment we love every day, and that's Women Shine with Kelly Murphy. Kelly, welcome, and it's also so awesome to see you here every single day. And as a reminder, you're usually here at 11, but you actually shifted to 12:15, so come back tomorrow at 11 to listen to Kelly Murphy. Kelly will hand it off to you.
Thanks, Carl. It's always great to be here and on the deck every day at 11 for Women Shine Radio. Today we're a little late because we got Women Aces brunch together this morning. And I was very pleased to invite WAI Strategic Partners, Amazon Air. And they are here not very far from this facility in Lakeland, Florida. And I have two Amazon Air representatives with me, Samantha Fagan and Emma Jerome. So thanks for being here, ladies. And we're going to talk all about Amazon Air. And tell us, everybody who's listening thinks about Amazon as getting packages delivered by the door at their front door. But Amazon Air is a very interesting and integral part of the whole Amazon complex. So, Sam, why don't you start by telling us what Amazon Air does here in Lakeland, Florida?
Absolutely, thank you. So Amazon Air, we are the major factor in getting packages to our area faster. So we work with our other Amazon Air facilities. So if we have inventory in another state, across the country, that we need here in Florida, we work to use our Air Force to get it here faster. So instead of waiting for a trailer to go site to site, it now comes through on an aircraft. That way we can download it and send it out to our sites faster for delivery.
Okay. And Emma, you are also part of and I call you the operations heartbeat of what happens. So tell us a little bit about what you do to support Sam in her role.
Yep. So I'm actually the ramp operations manager. So my team is responsible for safely unloading and loading the aircrafts. So whenever packages are built into containers that go onto the aircraft, my team is actually responsible for safely loading them and unloading them whenever we do get those packages.
Oh, that's great. Before we dive in a little bit more to talk about Amazon's participation as a strategic partner with Women in Aviation International, I always want to ask my groups here that come to talk about how they got involved in aviation and aerospace, because we always want to highlight to anyone that listens that there are so many careers available. Yes, you can be a pilot, but there are so many other careers available. So why don't you tell us about your journey, Sam, and how you got to Amazon Air?
Absolutely. So I actually started with Amazon as a basic level associate 11 years ago. I worked in fulfillment centers in Pennsylvania and down here in Florida. And when I heard that this site KLAL was launching, I almost couldn't believe that we were working in aircraft because I've only worked with conveyance and packages. So hearing it was aircraft, hearing the new technology our building would have to support it, I immediately hopped on and tried to apply. And thankfully I was able to join the team. So it was an amazing transition. I couldn't believe Amazon was taking on this opportunity. And I've been at KLAL for 6 years now. So
6 years?
Yes.
Gosh. What are some of those changes you've seen in 6 years? Because I know Amazon is really at the heartbeat of technology and innovation.
Yeah, we've worked a lot to understand what can be safer for our teams. So we've introduced new technology that would have our associates picking up packages less or picking up packages more strategic for them, building stations more compatible to their actual bodies so they're not bending as much or lifting things as heavy from the ground straight up. So trying to do our best to have safe technology around our site.
Yeah, safe technology. Have you had a mentor along the way?
I've had many. Actually, at our ACES brunch today, I thought it was amazing to hear one of my biggest mentors. I don't think I've ever actually called her my mentor. I actually called her my boss. But she has had more than that in my life. She has helped me through, I've actually been with her for quite a few years. So promotions, my personal weddings, even having my first child, she was definitely a mentor in all aspects of my life.
I love that. I think it's important to have a mentor that really speaks to all the various aspects of your life, as you said. That's
Yes.
really important.
Yes.
To lift each other up. Tell us, Emma, how did you get involved with Amazon Air, and did you come from an aviation background?
No, so I was actually a college hire, so I graduated from the University of Tennessee. And when I was applying for jobs, I applied to Amazon, and when you apply, you can select a city of preferences. And one of my preferences was the Tampa, Florida area, and this is where I ended up getting placed. So I consider myself very fortunate to have ended up with Amazon Air because it is such a unique part of the Amazon business. We have fulfillment centers, we have sort centers, we have delivery stations, but Air is so unique. So I consider myself very lucky to have ended up here, and I've been here almost 5 years in July.
Wow. So another one that has seen, obviously, changes in your area of management. What kinds of innovation can you tell us about?
Yeah, so I actually started in our sort operations part of the building, so the inside, and then I transitioned to the ramp operation. So I've seen a lot of different technology. We've had a lot of different process updates along the way. I was a change area manager also when I was working here. So I've seen a lot of process improvements and technology advancements along the way as well.
Oh, that's interesting. What did you study at UT, if you don't mind me asking, that brought you to Amazon Air?
I studied business analytics with an international business concentration.
Okay, that's interesting. And like Sam, how about you? Did you have a mentor or a role model along the way?
Yeah, I've actually, I had one mentor when I first started at Amazon, and I realized that this is what I wanted to do and kind of pursue my career. I found someone within my building who kind of guided me to get it to the next level. So I started as an area manager, and now I'm currently an operations manager. So she helped me get to that next level. And I can also consider Sam. She's currently my boss, so I consider her one of my mentors as well, because she's helped me along the way as well.
Oh, I love to hear that. Sam, tell us a little bit about how big this operation is in Lakeland.
We operate around 14 flights a day, so that's all the little traffic you might hear coming out from us. So we have a few coming through during the day, and then about half day, half night time. We have things from as far as California, and locally more, even like Pittsburgh. So we have a lot going on to help support our teams.
Yeah, and you were explaining to me as part of your role as the fulfillment center, and maybe elaborate on that a little bit, because it's helping to speed up the delivery, as you said, of packages.
Yeah, absolutely. So I am the RAMP Senior Operations Manager, so I'm in charge of our entire team, making sure we're all working together and standardized. But when we have that freight coming through, we have fulfillment centers in the area that feed us. We load it onto aircraft, and we will send it as far as California, Kentucky area. So by us sending that freight there, it might not be items that they have in their fulfillment centers nearby that they can send to their team. So us sending it puts it there within a day versus having to wait 3-4 days for a trailer to get there itself.
So important. I think the speedy delivery of any of our goods is always important.
Absolutely.
How about the most interesting thing that you've delivered? Can you talk about that?
Ooh, we definitely have A to Z type of product. So All of ours is in boxes on our site, so a lot of times we might not see exactly what the product is, but we do get a lot of like windshield washer fluid. We've had some busted soy sauce that created a beautiful smell on our site for a few days before. So anything you think of, we've probably had through our site.
Oh, I love that. Now I'm going to switch over to a little bit more about Amazon's involvement with Women in Aviation International. You're a strategic partner. We're very proud of that, and a diamond sponsor at our conference recently in Dallas, which I know you've all been to in the past, but maybe not this most recent one. But you're very committed to supporting next generation aviators, and we've talked about that and getting more women involved, and you give scholarships. So I know if you could talk a little bit about the scholarships you gave away in Dallas, that would be great.
Yeah, so Women in Air, kind of like you said, we're here to help inspire and promote women and help them in their personal lives, their professional careers. So part of that is our scholarship program. So we gave away 2 scholarships. One is a Amazon maintenance for AMP scholarship to help pursue that path. And then we also had the pilot training scholarship. So that one is also for someone who is interested in the pilot route, and we had the AMP route as well.
Yeah, so again, that's great that you're giving those opportunities to young women out there to create that financial resource and to pursue, as you said, maintenance and flight operations. Very important to do both. What are you hiring for, and what kind of people are you looking for in your business?
We hire for all kinds of people. I think it's really important to, like, Emma has a degree within business. I have a degree within health sciences. So anywhere where you come from, if you're looking for something new, we have tons of roles, not even just within site, but as Amazon as a whole. We do have maintenance teams. We have IT teams. It goes through us to many different factions. We do hire leaders as well all the time. So just understanding what are you looking for, I think is a better question sometimes than what are we looking for.
Yeah, well, that's fantastic. And how can our listeners learn more about Amazon? There must be a website they can go to about jobs.
We do. I think it's AmazonJobs.com is something that they can go on to see what's available in the area. Different sites, not even just air. This is all for our fulfillment sites, our SSDs. So if you're interested in some different areas here, you can find what's nearby.
Thank you so much, Sam and Emma. It's been great to have you here on the deck. Women Shine. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And this is Carl Blair. We're going to go to a break here. You can stream us live at liveatc.net/SNF.
Moms of preschoolers, it's time to blast off into reading. Story time at the Florida Air Museum is here every Tuesday morning at 10. It's an amazing interactive learning experience for kids 2 to 5.
Hi, I'm Miss Jenny Lynn. Come read, sing, and learn with me.
Come to explore the universe with rockets, planes, and space. It's free. Story time, Tuesdays, 10 a.m. at Lakeland's Florida Air Museum.
Enjoying all the aircraft is one of the leading reasons people come to Sun and Fun, and we are pleased to open Flightline access to all of our guests. However, please help protect people and aircraft by following a few simple rules. Warning: aircraft in motion have spinning propellers that are very dangerous and hard to see. Please avoid all moving aircraft. Do not touch aircraft without the owner's permission. Always be aware of belt buckles, cameras, and other hard objects that could scratch or dent the airplane. For the complete set of rules, please go to flysnf.org. Have a great time this year.
Step into history at the Victory's Arsenal Theater. Join us daily for a powerful showcase of legendary warbirds and historic military aircraft, along with incredible stories of those who flew them in harm's way. Catch the presentation each morning at 10 a.m. and again at 11:30, live from the Warbird ramp in front of the grandstands. Hear directly from the pilots and owners as they share personal insights and the rich history behind these iconic aircraft. Be sure to check out the Sun and Fun mobile app for the full schedule.
Don't let the memories of the 2026 Sun and Fun Aerospace Expo fade away. Grab your official gear and wear your passion for flight. From the latest commemorative t-shirts and caps to exclusive collector's patches and challenge coins, the official Sun and Fun merchandise stores have it all. Visit our 2 main locations, the Lean House Way store right in the heart of the action, or the Warbird Ramp store for a unique selection of vintage-inspired gear. Whether you're looking for a gift for a young aviator or a souvenir for yourself, make sure it's official. Look for the official merchandise signs across campus. Sun and Fun 2026, wear the adventure.
It's Dr. David Kolbaba.
Yes, hydration is everything. So what happens in the sun? Our bodies perspire to keep us at 98.6, and that warm breeze across our face evaporates water from our bodies too. And those caffeinated beverages are diuretics, which means that when we drink them, we can become dehydrated. So stay ahead of the curve by drinking water all throughout your stay here at Sun and Fun. For Sun and Fun Radio, this is Dr. David Kolbaba.
Calling all pilots and aircraft enthusiasts. Don't miss out on the Flyby Showcase, a complimentary activity at Sun and Fun. Show off your aircraft in flight at the show center while a description of your pride and joy is shared with the crowd. Join us daily at 9 a.m. for a briefing about the flyby pattern and staging times. Each aircraft or group has exclusive use of the pattern for up to 6 minutes. It's a fantastic opportunity to exhibit your aircraft in action to the many guests at the event. See you at the Flyby Showcase, featured daily from 10:30 a.m. until 12 p.m.
Are you a teacher looking for creative ways to introduce your students to the wonder of aviation? Join us Saturday, 7:30 to 12:30 at the Skylab Innovation Center for Teachers Pre-Flight Experience. Morning full of activities and ideas to inspire your students to reach for the stars. The day begins with breakfast and keynote speaker Major Melanie Mock-Klusner, followed by special activities at the Skylab Innovation Center, Junior Aces, and the Career Fair. Attending teachers are eligible to receive 10 hours of in-service credit. All pre-K to college educators are invited to attend. Seating is limited. Find out more information and purchase your tickets at flysnf.org.
FAA forums for Wednesday the 15th at Sun and Fun, located at the FAA Safety Center. 8:30 a.m. whether or not to fly. 10 a.m. aircraft tire care and maintenance. 11:30 a.m. Mosaic Final Rule Overview. 1 p.m. the fun and challenges of flying seaplanes. And 2:30 amphibious aircraft safety systems. Most safety forums qualify for FAA Wings credit. If you have questions regarding credit or perhaps becoming a participant in the Wings program, see one of our safety team specialists in the forums area or on the web at faasafety.gov.
Are you an early riser or just want to get started early taking in all of what Sun and Fun has to offer? If so, you should come check out the balloon launch and see balloons in all shapes, sizes, and colors daily. Limited demonstration flights start at 7 a.m. in Paradise City. And don't forget about the big event, the balloon race from the main flight line, on Saturday between 6:30 and 8. Note this event is weather dependent, so check the schedule on the Sun and Fun app or at flysnf.org.
Step into the Swamp, our brand new food and entertainment hub outside of Hangar E near the West Campground. The Swamp is open daily, 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. Kick back under the trees and grab a bite from local vendors with plenty of picnic seating for the whole family. Enjoy live music from 8 to 10 p.m. It's a laid-back...
Hello, this is Mike Harris from Forge Flightworks and Why We Fly podcast. You are listening to Sun and Fun Radio, WPEP 788, 1510 AM, and online at liveatc.net/SNF.
Shoreline Aviation Services and Insurance is your one-stop shop for aviation insurance solutions. At Shoreline Aviation Services and Insurance, our executive team is made up of experienced pilots and professionals with specialized expertise in areas ranging from aviation to information technology and aircraft maintenance. Whether you're looking for general aviation, business aviation, or even international airline operations, we do it all. Visit www.flysasi.com for more information. Put the Shoreline Advantage to work for you.
CQ, 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 radio, electronics, and avionics fans. The pilots of the Lakeland Amateur Radio Club are running a special event demonstration radio station next to the Florida Air Museum gift shop. They are ready to share with you the excitement of amateur radio, and if you're a licensed operator, you can be on the air. As you walk from the food court to the museum, you'll see the big antennas on your left. 73 from Whiskey 4 Sierra.
We want to give a massive thank you to our sponsor, MagniX, the leaders in flight electrification. With 6 different platforms already flown, MagniX isn't just dreaming about the future, they're building it. Now, it's your turn to take the stick. You can head over to the MagniX booth to experience the future of aviation in their flight simulator, or join them daily at 10 a.m. for a Q&A session. Whether you're curious about the tech or ready to electrify your own aircraft, their engineers have the answers. MagniX, making electric flight possible for everyone.
The Island Store is your one-stop shop located in the heart of aircraft camping. The Island Store is open daily and stocked with essentials like groceries, beverages, personal care items, and camping gear, from tents and sleeping bags to chairs, blankets, and more. Need a ride or supplies delivered? It's also your hub for rideshare, tram access, general admission tickets, and Publix Instacart pickup. Forgetting something? The Island Store has you covered. Check out the Sun and Fun mobile app for hours.
For those making the 2026 Sun and Fun campgrounds their home away from home, the Country Store offers a convenient solution for every daily need. Located right on the Expo campus, this on-site resource is stocked with a variety of camping essentials, personal care items, and those last-minute supplies that keep the campsite running smoothly. Whether it's ice for the cooler, morning snacks, or hardware for your tie-downs, everything is available without the need to navigate off-site traffic or leave the excitement of the flying behind. The Country Store serves both RV and aircraft camping communities throughout the week. Attendees can find the store centrally located near the main shower houses and registration hubs.
Hello everyone. Sun and Fun has invested in providing a better Wi-Fi experience for its guests. We are pleased to offer free Wi-Fi access across most areas of our campus. Just sign into the network named SNF-Guest and use the password WELCOME to SNF. That's capital W, WELCOME, capital T, to capital S, capital N, capital F, with no spaces. Stay connected and enjoy the show.
You can help save lives by donating blood at the Big Red Bus at this year's Sun and Fun Fly-In. You could literally be saving the life of a hospital patient. The annual Sun and Fun Fly-In blood drive is Tuesday through Sunday, 9 a.m. till 5 p.m. Each day is a great opportunity to help others. All blood donors receive a custom Sun and Fun Fly-In t-shirt plus a $20 e-gift card. You can make an appointment to donate blood at oneblood.org/sunandfun and share your power to save lives.
Looking to enjoy the air show close and personal? Want to be right where the action is? Come to the preferred seating area, which is located on the flight line right in front of the announcer stand. You'll have access to restrooms, shaded areas, bag storage, and complimentary water. Seating is provided, so you don't even need to bring your own chair. Access to the preferred seating area is available for an additional fee as a ticket add-on under the Ticket Upgrades package on the Sun and Fun website. Space is limited, so make your reservations before tickets are sold out.
Looking for something unforgettable at this year's Sun and Fun Aerospace Expo? Head over to the hangar, sponsored and located just behind Prop 75, where there's truly something for everyone. Bring your chairs and blankets and enjoy classic aviation movies like Iron Eagle and Toward the Unknown, or dive into incredible presentations from NASA leaders, military pilots, including the F-22 Raptor demo team, and even hurricane hunters. From inspiring stories to behind-the-scene aviation insights, the hangar is the place to be all week long. You can check out the full schedule now at flysnf.org, and don't miss a moment at the hangar.
Wake up to the spirit of aviation on the final morning of the 52nd Annual Sun and Fun Aerospace Expo. This Sunday morning from 7:30 to 8 a.m., witness the high-energy volunteer parade, starting right in front of the FAA Safety Center. Our dedicated volunteers...
And now back to the Sun and Fun Radio Deck, brought to you in part by My Airport, Green Bay Austin Straubel International.
Good morning, Sun and Fun. Sun and Fun Radio, WPEP 788, 1510 a.m. is on the air live. Welcome to the 2026 version of Chats from the Deck Live, coming to you from the amazing, fantastic, supercalifragilistic Sun and Fun Aerospace Expo. Sun and Fun 52, where we're celebrating the red, white, and blue at 52. You look around, and most of us are wearing our red, white, and blue this morning. And there's a little bit of blue in there, so I guess Jim qualifies as wearing his red, white, and blue, too. I'm Dave Shellbetter. I am the volunteer chairman of the radio station. And those of you watching on the video can see me playing with my microphone. Sorry. So, I mentioned a minute ago, joined on deck by Mr. Jim Goldman, Pilot Jim G from Twitter.
Good morning, Dave, and you can hear in my voice we have been doing some great radio here all week, and oh my God, I can hear it.
You should have seen how I was in the beginning days of the radio station. Usually by Friday afternoon or Saturday, I was Froggy, the radio announcer.
Yeah, exactly.
And then somebody said, well, that's because you're projecting from your lungs and you need to project from your abdomen. And I'm like, no, I'm breathing. No. Also joined on deck this morning with another gentleman known as Alpha Kilo Warrior on YouTube.
What's up? Shout out to my Connecticut pals up there watching live from Hartford Brainerd Airport. And Dave, I was hoping you would adopt me because I don't want to move back to Connecticut. I'm having so much fun down at Sun and Fun. And I know why they call it fun, because yesterday I watched the sun come up. There's the sun. Beautiful sunrise in Florida. The Sunshine State is amazing. Second time I've been here in Florida. I don't want to leave, Dave.
Well, I would talk to Miss April about adopting you, but you only have 2 legs and you don't have fur and a tail. It's the only adoptions in our house are foster failures, our 3 critters.
Quadrupeds.
Yes, the canine version. We're actually looking at another one.
Oh my goodness!
It's not going to be our dog. We limited ourselves to 3 dogs. So if this one comes in our house, this is going to be Sparky's dog.
Make sure you listen to Pilots and Pauls later.
Yeah, I tell you what, Pilots and Pauls. I'm looking forward to that. I love that organization.
Our boys are Wilbur and Orville. Of course, they have to be Wilbur.
I can't imagine why. Actually, the one we're looking at, it's funny because we were first looking at this one's sister, who was named Brownie, and she's a little scruffy terrier kind of dog, like our Sparky, and everybody thought her name was Brownie because she was a light brown dog, and then they met her sister Biscuit.